Raider Nation, what's good, baby? Draft review. So look, let's get right to it, man. Let's get right to it. This was probably one of the best drafts that I done seen in a while. Because every pick, we actually hit positions that we needed. And that filled a spot, bro, where we had a huge hole. Feel what I'm saying? A huge hole at. And then we backdoored and solidified a position that we drafted. Feel what I'm saying? In this draft. Our position group. So we kind of had multiple strategies in this draft, which I like. I definitely like that. Because for me, like the first 8 picks, bro, they gonna play for the Raiders, bro, for sure. They gonna be out there, bro. Because we need them. Great competition coming in. We solidified that wide receiver. Solidified, bro. Good job. Because I know y'all seen the wide receiver core before the draft. We did good, bro. Did good. Did very good. But us taking them chances, bro. You see, Rare Nation? When you take a chance, multiple chances. Oh, man. Right? It was a whirlwind. You feel me, dog? It was a whirlwind. But, you see, when you take a chance, bro, what you can do. So, from that aspect, bro, really proud of the Raiders. Really proud how they handled the draft. You know what I'm saying? The players that we got, they really got out there, bro, and tried to get more talent on this team. You know what I'm saying? More potential. Right? Not just drafting motherfuckers. So, the first pick, you already know, Ashton Jeanty. Now, my previous video, I said, hey, if this player right there, that player right there, Jeanty is probably my third option. But since Jeanty was we pretty much draft Jeanty already. He was already a Raider, bro, before he was a Raider. I mean, he was just tied to the Raiders pretty much from the beginning. You know, as the draft process, you know what I'm saying, start going. So, I mean, the boy was right there. Shador was there. We took Jeanty. I said, shit, we replacing Josh Jacobs. That's all that's really told me. I said, okay, we replacing Josh Jacobs now, bro. We got somebody back there, dog, that can fucking scoot through the defense. You feel me? A threat. So, I'm not worried about Jeanty, though. Just hopefully stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a running back. All right? It's the NFL. Hopefully he stay healthy, though. That boy, he going to be something, bro. He going to be something. He definitely is. Because, I mean, he hard to get on the ground. I mean, and he got speed, bro. He got that breakaway speed. He really do. And he got some strength, too. You know what I'm saying? For a shorter dude, for a little dude. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that little. But, you know what I'm saying? He got some strength. I mean, shit. He got some speed, though. He get away from you. That's it. You ain't going to catch him. So, the best running back in college on the Raiders. So, great pick right there. Great pick. You know what I mean? I mean, we was trash at running back, bro. We had to go get a back. I mean, it's Ashton Jeanty, dog. Fuck it. Right? It's a little like Brock last year. You know what I mean? It's Brock's right there. It's like, fuck it, bro. You the best one. Take it. So, Ashton Jeanty, welcome to the Raiders. You feel me? That boy gonna be something, bro. He gonna have some juice. And we fixed the O-line, too. We trying to fix it? Oh, shit, bro. Oh, shit. I'm ready for it, dog, because I hated to see Jacobs leave, bro. You know what I mean? We ain't been looking too good at running back since the boy been gone. So, we got us a good youngster, bro. I think he gonna be something in the league. You know what I mean? But I hope we don't run him into the ground, nothing like that. You know? Hope we can kind of balance him a little bit. Maybe throw him the ball a little bit more. We gonna give him some carries, of course, but just kind of maybe try to keep him fresh. So happy with that pick. Second pick wide receiver Jack Beck, TCU. Like the pick, bro. Good size, physical type receiver. I seen him play a couple times though with TCU. I do remember the number 18, definitely. He was out there catching. That's one thing I can say. He a physical type receiver and he could catch. Honestly, you know what I mean? He not flashy, nothing like that, but he definitely can catch, man. Physical receiver. Aggressive, you know what I'm saying? When he got the ball. After the catch. Aggressive after the catch too. So, great pick right there. Because there was some other receivers right there too, but definitely a solid pick right there. So, rooting for Beck though. Because I definitely think he can get out there and start. I definitely think he can compete for the starting spot at wide receiver that we got out there. It's a spot open. It's a spot open. But, man, the next pick, cornerback, Porter, Iowa State. Watched a lot of Iowa State because I was looking at their receivers. You know what I mean? But definitely on defense, he was number 10. Corner, tall. I didn't really know how tall he was, but went and looked him up probably a few weeks ago, and I'm looking at the speed, the 40 speed, and I'm like, damn, 4.3 speed, 6'4". I say, shit. Gotta take a chance on a player like that, bro. And the Raiders did. Perfect size corner, perfect corner that we needed to have on the team, bro. So now we got a corner that can match up with any receiver in the league as far as size-wise and speed. See what I'm saying? Definitely a good pick. That was probably my favorite pick, even though I like all the picks in one way or another. That was probably my favorite pick because, I mean, it's been so long, bro, since we had, a tall corner with speed on the Raiders, bro. You feel me? Like, we need that on our team. We've been needing that. You know what I'm saying? No more whole bunch of little bitty corners. Like, we need to get our size up at corner. And Pete Carroll, he do like taller corners. So, great pick right there. So, now we get to the O-line back-to-back. Rodgers and Grant. Yeah, bruh. We did good right there. Two solid O-line prospects right there, man. Solidified. We just drafted a running back. That's going to help solidify the O-line. So, them was two great picks. And then right after that, we backdoor with Thornton, the wide receiver, Tennessee. I said, okay, Raiders. Okay, Raiders. I said, okay. Okay. I said, but damn, bro, we still don't got no quarterback. This is right here is when I was just like, come on, y'all. I'm looking at the quarterbacks, bro. What the fuck? We gonna do something? But we drafted the wide receiver. I was cool. I said, man, good pick, though. But, man, we need a quarterback. We need a linebacker. And probably another defensive tackle. Right here. After Thornton. Didn't go quarterback. Drafted Hemingway. Which I liked. I was like, damn, okay, good pick. Good pick. Then, right after that, another defensive tackle. But after Hemingway, I was like, man, we probably ain't going to get Shador, bro. The Raiders probably just don't want him. We ain't going to get him. And then right after that, in the 5th round, he got drafted. Because we didn't have no 5th round pick. So after Hemingway got drafted, I was like, shit, well, we probably going to get, I think Howard was available. A couple other quarterbacks was available after that 5th. But when we hit the 5th, we took Pagee, Ole Miss. Both of them, Hemingway and Pagee, they both similar, bro. Defensive tackles with some quickness. They can get around their man. They got the agility. That's why I think they drafted them. You know what I'm saying? They got that agility, bro. They can squeeze through that line, put pressure on the quarterback, or tackle a running back in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Bust the play up. So definitely both of them right there, bro. That was great. And to do that with the offensive line, oh, that showed me a lot. I said, okay, we trying to build a complete team out here. Both sides of the ball. Right? So by this point, I'm like, bro, we need a linebacker or quarterback. So it's like slim pickings by now, bro. Since the motherfucking Browns just seen the motherfucker sitting there and then they just drafted him. So we was like, what the fuck? I'm thinking the Reds gonna draft Will Howard. Nope. Nope. The Steelers go draft Will Howard. I'm like, okay, I see, okay, 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 okay. That's how they did that. I said, okay. I said, damn, Raiders, we didn't want to take a chance on the boy. Hey, look, I'm just speaking up for my team. You feel me, bro? It was other teams that felt the same way I felt. You feel me? There's other fan bases out there, team fan bases that feel the same way I felt about the situation. You don't want to take a chance on the boy? So I ain't the only one. So I'm all good with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna stand up if I think some shit is fucking wrong, bro. I'm gonna say something about the shit. I mean, goddamn. You know? I know Saints fans was like, what the fuck? You feel me? I can name a couple more teams. But anyway, I really didn't want to go there. I was trying to enjoy the motherfucking draft picks that we got. I'm trying to be positive with it. I really didn't want to talk about too much about Shador, you know. We already to the goddamn 4th round pick. I'm finna be over it. You feel me, bro? We finna go right to the rest of the pick. I wasn't gonna say nothing about this shit, but I felt like it was some bullshit after that, though. We did that with the D tackle. I said, okay, Raider. And then I knew we didn't have no 5th round pick, so I knew Shador was going to probably get drafted in that next round. Other than that, I was like, is he going to go undrafted? I said, nah, bruh. Nah, I said, bro, he got to get picked in this 5th round, but we didn't have a pick. So, Browns double back, pick 2 quarterbacks in the 5th round. I'm looking around, I'm like, Raiders. And by that time, we still didn't have a quarterback when they did that. So I was just like, all right, okay. All right, yeah, okay. All right, okay. We finna get to our pick. We still got two more 6th round picks. So hey, I didn't want the boy from Texas at all, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I did not want him. Definitely, I didn't want him. So Will Howard got drafted. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck we gonna do now, bruh? And then all of a sudden, these niggas draft 2 quarterbacks back to back. Nigga, that shit, I was like, whoa. But then I had to look and see, and I'm like, so we passed on Shador Sanders, bro, to draft 2 quarterbacks. A quarterback from Montana State and a quarterback from North Dakota State in the 6th round. So we just went along with that shit just to do that. I'm just being real. That just what popped in my head at the time, bro. You feel me? I said, damn. So we did all that. We did all that trade when we could have just we did all that and then them niggas doubled back and was like, boom. And I'm like, and then I go look at the Browns draft and I'm like, these niggas drafted all studs, y'all. People hating on the Browns, bro. But if they ever get their team together, dog, they gonna be alright. They just gotta keep trying to get their team together. Go look at the Browns draft, big homie. Them boys drafted studs. Every single one of them boys are stud players that they drafted, bro. They had like 7 picks. They did okay, bruh. They did all right. Yeah, they the Browns, but still, like, they kept their coach. They were just in the playoffs, what, like a year ago, right? They didn't have no quarterback. Now they got, what, like 6 quarterbacks? I mean, that's a good problem to have, right? I mean, right? We had to go get 2, but they say one of the quarterbacks, Tommy Mallet, which was the next pick, they're going to make him a wide receiver. So I said, okay. And definitely Cam Miller. I only watched Cam Miller like one time, bro, and that was that championship game. I think he played against Millet. I'm not sure, but it was a championship game. I had bet on the game. I had bet on Cam Miller, but I forgot his name after the game was over. I had forgot his name and all that. You feel me? I don't watch North Dakota State, bruh. All right, that's one team I don't watch, unless it's like when he was playing like the championship game of that conference or whatever, right? I'm usually not watching that. All the rest of the players I didn't see. But I think it was Tommy Hellett that he played in that championship game. I'm not sure. And of course, the last pick, we finally got a goddamn linebacker. Cody. I mean, he remind me of Eisenberg as far as player. You know what I'm saying? He kind of remind me of him. That's all I can pretty much say. I done watched him a little bit at Minnesota. Decent linebacker though. I thought we should have went a little earlier for linebacker, but we didn't. But I guess Cam Miller, guess he fit. You know what I mean? I guess he fit Chip Kelly. What he trying to do, right? Do I see him as a starter in a couple years? I don't know. Maybe. Unless we just gonna run what? An option type offense? With Genty? Like we not gonna be under center at all? We just gonna run, you know what I'm saying? Boom, shotgun. Oh, motherfucker on the side right here. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's Chip Kelly offense. I mean, okay, yeah. That's kind of how you know, bit of a hybrid type, you know. So if that's the case, then okay, I see why y'all drafted him. I mean, yeah. But then why y'all just didn't draft Jalen Milroe? If you wanted the type of quarterback to fit in, I mean, I'm gonna just be quiet, bro. You feel me? I just, you know, I just kind of think they waited for Shador to get off the board before they was going to draft a quarterback for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they waited for Shador to go off the board before they drafted a quarterback. But with that being said, shout out to the Raiders. And I definitely give this draft a A- draft grade. A-, only because of the shit that I just said. The way we kind of played the quarterback situation, I felt like we had enough picks to where we could have got not just Shador Sanders. It was a couple of other quarterbacks, maybe one or two. I think we could have got. I mean, Dylan Gabriel, he fit Chip Kelly's system. I don't know, bro. You know. It was just so weird that, you know, the Raiders didn't want to do shit until Shador was off the board. I don't know what that was, bro. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It stumps me, bro. That right there, that shit stumps me, bro. You know, it's like, But we did get a quarterback. Glad of that, you know what I'm saying? Not a statue in the pocket. He definitely got some agility, he can move around, make the throws. He definitely made some nice throws that I seen. You know what I'm saying? Decent arm. Definitely got confidence. We got Geno Smith for at least 2 years. God willing, he don't get injured, nothing like that. So we in a good spot, you know what I'm saying? We was always in a good spot to develop a quarterback. So all in all, I'm good with it. I'm good with all the picks. But just for like how they played it and like all that, that's why I'm gonna give them the A minus. You know what I'm saying? Just Raiders. 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 We were supposed to stand up, bro. We were supposed to stand up, Raider Nation. I know we was standing up at home. I know we was standing up. I know we was, but I'm just saying though, the ones in the building, no ones can stand up though. Can stand up, stand up. All right, but felt like we didn't stand up, bro, and go draft the better quarterback. Fuck everything else. Trying to win. We trying to win, bro. Long term. Long term, trying to win. So that's just me though. You feel me? But the Raiders did show me they trying to win though with the rest of the picks. All right, I will say that we definitely got some players. So I just I'm gonna give them a 98% out of 100, y'all. I mean, goddamn, the shit fucking bothered me, man. The whole situation with that, and we didn't want to fucking step in and fucking say, man, well, fuck everybody, come on, fuck that shit. We gonna take whatever hit we gonna take. We know you're going to come in and work. Shit. You're going to be behind Gino. You got some fucking mentors. I mean, what the fuck would have been the goddamn problem? But hey, we did what we did. We got the best running back. We filled our receiving core out. We helped the O-line. We helped the D-line. Got a QB. And another linebacker. So, I'm good with it, dog. I'm good with the draft, bro. Definitely. Definitely an A grade. But A minus. A minus, alright? That's my final grade. But definitely one of the better drafts. And the one thing I do like about it is that the fact that Spytech was aggressive in trying to get the draft capital. I definitely think that was the most thing that I took from this draft. That he was willing to do that. Like he seen like, you know what? I'm finna really try to help this football team, bro. I gotta try to get an extra pick. If I want to trade now, I gotta be asking for 2. And it worked out. So hey, much love, much respect, Rare Nation. Let me know what you think in the comment section, dog. And I will be back with another video, bruh. So hey, Raider Nation for life. I'm out.
Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.